My girlfriend is going through nursing school here at UH Manoa, and in her experience, what she is being trained to do is give therapeutic communication, which might be different than an older generation's communication, which might be more blunt.
From my personal experience, there's quite a few difference in terms of generations. So at home, I live with my parents and I also live with my grandparents. So with my parents, because they're a little bit closer to my age, they understand that me working at home is a possibility. So when I'm online, they can see that I'm studying or doing work. But in terms of my grandparents, they usually think I'm playing on the computer. So then they'll just tap me and say, "Oh, can you help me with Facebook? Can you help me do this?" And they don't realize that I could be online studying with a group of people or I could be working. So I think that's a generation difference in terms of family.
For a personal experience, we live in a really quiet town in Kaneohe. I'm half Japanese, so my grandma is full Japanese, but she's raised locally. We had a issue with our neighbors being just overbearing, and me and my mom really wanted to talk to them about it, just to clear it up and have them stop worrying about us. But my grandma, on the other hand, was like, "No, we don't want to cause problems. It's nothing. It's okay. Keep quiet. Keep to yourselves." And I think that's a big difference between the generations.
One thing that I feel is a very big difference between younger and older is involving tattoos. Tattoos, I think if you look back, older generations, like my parents' generation, so baby boomer time, tattoos weren't necessarily part of a form of expression or style as much as it is today, and a much more acceptable way today.
Okay, I have two examples of my experience of generational differences. So, not recently, but a while back, I was meeting with a student, and we were talking about a handout or a book. And I said, "Okay, well, you can go and Xerox it." And then he whips out his phone and says, "I'll just take a picture." I said, "Okay, fine." The other example I have is I recently sat in a workshop by a younger staff member, and I thought she utilized pointing out some of the technology that we had on our website, so which I had never done. She pointed out that we had these pocket workshops and that they could review these workshops at any time at their convenience, which I thought was a really great tip to share with the students at that time.